Hey guys and girls, this is Alish from gainmedialab.com. Welcome to my exciting world of live audio mixing. Today we revisit a festival that I did a year ago, and I also made a video about it. It's the Melodije, morja in sonca festival in Portorož, which is an annual event. And I'm back here mixing monitors for the performers on stage. And I'll talk about what we did to improve the experience that we had from last year. But before we get into all that, just make sure that you subscribe to this channel and hit the like button so that you don't miss any of the upcoming content. With all that said and done, let's get on with the episode. Like I said, Melodije, morja in sonca festival is an annual event, and I'm back here mixing monitors on a different console this time, but with the same sets of challenges. And it's just nice to be able to revisit your mental process and see if you can find an upgrade and improve things that you considered sort of shortcomings the previous year. So what we did last year after the event was that we created an analysis of all of the technical details that we thought were okay and all of the technical details that we thought could improve. So we took that document this year when we were preparing for the show and just made a few adjustments, and I want to talk about them. But before I do that, I just want to thank the entire team that has been working on this festival, the audio team, the national TV and radio broadcast team, the regional radio and TV broadcast team, all of the performers, which we sort of grew close together during the past couple of days. Being a monitor engineer, it's a great way of meeting new people and meeting new performers, because you need to establish an immediate intimate bond with them, make them feel safe, make them feel secure, and just make them feel comfortable on stage so they can perform to the best of their abilities. We have 12 acts on stage this year, plus the show program that is also being taken care of by our audio team. We have a live band on stage, which is supporting all of the contestants. It's, kind of a medium to large scale rig. I have about 52 input channels on the console. I'm running 8 separate stereo IM mixes, and I'm running a multitude of communication hubs between front of house, myself as a monitoring engineer, backstage communication, and TV crew. So it all sort of merges together on this console and then is sent to different places within this setup. You might recall from last year I was using an SD9 as my monitoring mix console. This year I have upgraded, if I can say so, to an SD8, which has more faders and it handles more channels. It's a great running console, especially for this type of work. I have my MGB grid running multi-track for all of the inputs plus all of the IEM mixes, so I have a record of everything that has been going out into their packs. And it's been really helpful in getting all of the mixes dialed in through the process of multi-track recording and virtual soundcheck. One of the best things that I can hope for as a monitoring engineer is to have all of my snapshots ready so that I can recall everything and then just program the console as the show is running so that I don't have any surprises and the show runs smoothly. So a quick word about the wireless setup that we are using. We have a digital 9000 series systems with 8 channels from Sennheiser for all of the performance microphones, handheld microphones. And then we have the 6000 series, which is this rack right over here, which is running 3 headsets in one hand for all of the hosts that are running the show. And then on this side I have my 12 channels of IEM, also by Sennheiser. So I'm running 6 channels for performers, and the 7th one is for the percussionists from the band, and the 8th one is my cue pack. And then the last 4 are basically for the hosts of the show, which are also performing with the band, and they need to get the information from the band into their ears. So one of the new things that we are implementing this year is we are running all of the wireless systems through the Wireless Systems Manager by Sennheiser, which comes into my computer, and then I can do frequency coordination, and I can see all of the statuses from all of the packs. Either the on the right hand side we have the 8 wireless hands, and then I have my in-ears, and on the bottom I have the 4 microphones for the hosts. And it's been a real tricky situation because we are right at the border between Slovenia, Italy and Croatia, and we are getting frequencies from all 3 countries, so coordination is a bit tricky, but we managed to make it happen, and the system is running really, really stable. We are at the Backstage hallway pass, where the performers come from their dressing rooms towards the stage, and through this narrow corridor they reach the station where they get equipped with all of the body packs. The issue that we were having previous years is because this is concrete wall hallway behind the stage, they would have dropouts in their body packs. So we installed another antenna, fin antenna over here, which is fed from the combiner from their body packs to remove dropouts. And then they go up these stairs and get fitted for their microphones. The microphones get distributed according to all of the notes that we had through the rehearsals. They get fitted for the height of the microphone stands, and then they can walk out onto the stage through this curtain over here. And the monitoring position is on the stage left. One of the improvements that we probably need to do for next year is think a bit more carefully about the organization of the racks, which is something that I will definitely think about in my analysis of the show. But just to give you a quick overview, so this Digico DigiRack is the monitor console stage rack, and then this is the splitter for channels 37 through 50 something, and then this is the stage rack for the national radio. Above that is the splitter from the national radio, so we have channels 1 through 36 coming through here, split 3 ways, and this is the stage rack from the local TV station, which is sending EVS signals and some other stuff into our system. So the placement of these racks needs to be optimized, and something that we need to think about as an audio team for next year and improve on. I've mentioned a few times during this video and last year's video that I make great use of the virtual sound check. And here you can see it in action. This group wanted to make some minor adjustments to their mix after the rehearsal was finished, and I could run the virtual tracks or the recorded tracks from the rehearsal back into the in-ears, so we could do all of the changes that needed to happen and then have everything set for the show later on. It's a great tool, and especially with acts performing so closely together with so little time for actual mixing and preparation, it's an invaluable tool to provide the best possible support for all performers. The final step of this project, which is not shown in this video, is creating a new analysis for this year's project, figuring out what went wrong, what could be improved, what was good about our preparations. Did the solutions that we have applied from last year's experience actually work, or do they need a bit more tweaking? So all of that was combined in a project document that will be available to us next year if we get back to working on the same festival. I hope you enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments below if this is the type of content that you enjoy. Please remember to share, subscribe, and don't forget to check out gainmedialab.com for more audio deliciousness. Until next time, take care. Mix great shows. Bye.